Have you ever woken up brimming with the desire to transform your life, only to find that fervour vanish by the time the sun rises? One moment, you're ready to conquer the world. The next, you're stuck in the same place, wondering where all that motivation went. It's as if motivation is a fleeting shadow, elusive and unpredictable. But what if I told you there's a way to grasp it, to keep it kindled long enough to make real, lasting changes in your life? Motivation isn't some mystical force that descends upon us without warning. It's not a magical potion you sip to suddenly ignite a fire within. Instead, it's something we cultivate, a byproduct of action and momentum. Waiting for motivation to strike is like sitting in a parked car and expecting to reach your destination. The truth is, to feel motivated, you have to start moving. So how do you kickstart that engine? How do you go from standing still to charging ahead? It all begins with making an instant impact. 1. Make an instant impact. Picture this. Your alarm blares, ripping you from the depths of a dream where anything is possible. The weights of yesterday's tasks and tomorrow's uncertainties press down, tempting you to hit snooze and retreat under the covers. The temptation to linger in bed is strong. You reach for your phone, telling yourself, just 5 more minutes. A quick scroll through social media turns into half an hour, and any spark of motivation has dimmed. Here's the secret. Don't give hesitation a chance. The very moment you wake up, swing your legs out of bed and stand up. Take a deep breath, feel the ground beneath your feet, and acknowledge that today is a new opportunity. Immediate action propels you forward, setting the tone for the rest of your day. It's not glamorous, and it might not feel effortless at first, but taking that first step creates momentum. And momentum, as it turns out, is a close ally of motivation. When you come home after a long day and face a mountain of tasks, the dishes piling up, emails awaiting responses, a workout you've been postponing, dive in headfirst. Don't allow yourself the luxury of procrastination. Starting is often the hardest part. But once you begin, you'll find that motivation catches up with you. By making an instant impact, you remove the barriers that prevent you from moving forward. This principle applies to any area of life. Want to start a new hobby? Don't spend weeks researching the perfect equipment or the best tutorials. Grab whatever you have and get started. Thinking about learning a new language? Download a language app and begin with the basics. The key is to act immediately, turning intentions into actions before doubt creeps in. 2. Tracking your progress. Once you're in motion, how do you keep going? The key lies in tracking your progress. Goals are easy to set, but much harder to achieve without a roadmap. Your brain needs checkpoints, tangible evidence of how far you've come. Begin by jotting down your tasks and accomplishments in a journal or planner. It doesn't have to be complicated. A simple notebook will do. For those who prefer structure, there are countless templates and planners available online to guide you. Digital apps can also offer reminders and visual charts to showcase your progress over time. Tracking progress serves a dual purpose. Practically, it helps you identify what's working and what's not, allowing you to allocate your energy more efficiently. Psychologically, seeing a record of your achievements fuels your motivation. Each checkmark or note is proof that you're capable of following through. It's a visual affirmation of your commitment and progress. For example, if you're aiming to run a marathon, recording each training session, noting your times and distances, gives you a clear picture of your improvement. When you see that a week ago you could barely run a mile, and now you're comfortably completing 3, it boosts your confidence and motivates you to keep pushing. Momentum builds motivation, and with each step tracked, you're creating a pathway that's easier to follow. Remember, you don't have to wait for motivation to find you. By acknowledging and celebrating your progress, you're actively generating it. 3. Reflect on past successes. We've all faced challenges and overcome obstacles, but how often do we pause to reflect on those victories? When motivation wanes, looking back on your past successes can reignite your drive. Take some time to revisit your journal or think about moments when you overcame adversity. How did you do it? What strategies did you employ? Recognizing that you've triumphed before can bolster your confidence and remind you that you're more resilient than you think. Suppose you once struggled with a difficult project at work, but managed to deliver outstanding results. Reflect on the steps you took. Maybe you broke the project into manageable tasks or sought advice from colleagues. These past strategies can be reapplied to current challenges. It's important to remember that motivation can ebb and flow. During the lows, your previous achievements serve as a reservoir of strength. If a past version of you could navigate challenges and come out on top, there's no reason the present you can't do the same. 4. Leverage the power of visualization. Now that you've harnessed action and acknowledged your progress, it's time to look ahead. Visualization is a powerful tool that can bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to be. By vividly imagining your goals coming to fruition, you're priming your mind to make them a reality. Start by creating a vision board. Gather images, quotes, and anything that represents your aspirations. This hands-on activity isn't just about crafting a collage. It's about cementing your goals in your daily consciousness. Place your vision board somewhere you'll see it often, perhaps on your bedroom wall or as a screensaver on your devices. Each glance reinforces your commitment and keeps you focused. Visualization can also be practiced mentally. Spend a few minutes each day picturing yourself achieving your goals. Imagine the details, how it feels, what you see, who is around you. This mental rehearsal prepares your brain for actual performance, reducing anxiety and increasing confidence. Alternatively, adopt a personal mantra or write affirmations on sticky notes placed around your space. These constant prompts serve as gentle nudges, keeping your motivation levels high. Visualization isn't just daydreaming. It's an active process of setting your intentions and aligning your actions accordingly. For instance, if you're aiming to improve your public speaking skills, visualize yourself delivering a speech confidently, the audience engaged and responsive. This practice can alleviate fears and encourage you to take opportunities that bring you closer to your goal. 5. Manage your expectations. While it's empowering to set ambitious goals, it's equally important to manage your expectations. Waking up on January 1st and deciding to write a best-selling novel or become a millionaire by year's end is exciting, but without a realistic plan, you might set yourself up for disappointment. Setting achievable milestones helps maintain motivation over the long term. Break down larger goals into smaller, manageable tasks. This approach allows you to experience frequent wins, which keeps your momentum going. For example, if your goal is to write a book, start by setting a daily or weekly word count target. Celebrate each chapter completed. If you're aiming for financial growth, outline specific strategies, like saving a certain amount each month or investing in education to boost your earning potential. Avoid the trap of comparing your journey to others. Everyone's path is unique, and measuring your progress against someone else's can lead to unnecessary frustration and diminished motivation. Focus on your growth, celebrate your achievements, and adjust your expectations as needed. Remember, it's not about lowering your standards, but about setting yourself up for success with realistic benchmarks. This balanced approach keeps you motivated without overwhelming you. 6. Stimulate your mind. Motivation isn't solely about action. It's also about nourishing your mind. In the hustle of daily life, it's easy to fall into routines that leave little room for creativity and exploration. Yet, stimulating your mind is crucial for maintaining motivation. Engage in activities that inspire you. Read books that challenge your thinking. Write for pleasure. Explore art, or dive into new hobbies. Attend workshops. Visit museums, or take a course in something entirely new. These pursuits rekindle your creativity and can provide fresh perspectives on your goals. Creativity isn't limited to artists or writers. It's a fundamental aspect of being human. It fuels innovation and problem solving, both of which are essential in pursuing any objective. By prioritizing mental stimulation, you're keeping your mind sharp and your motivation levels high. For example, learning to play a musical instrument can enhance your cognitive abilities. which may translate into better problem-solving skills at work. Exploring nature through hikes can inspire mindfulness, reducing stress and improving your overall well-being. Additionally, connecting with others who share your interests can provide a support network. Sharing ideas and experiences keeps the motivational fire burning. Surround yourself with people who encourage growth and challenge you to reach new heights. By now, you're well equipped with strategies to harness and maintain your motivation. But let's face it, there will be days when motivation is hard to find. On those days, remember that motivation is not just a feeling. It's a commitment to yourself. Motivation is the invisible oil that keeps the world's engine running. It's what gets us out of bed in the morning and carries us through the day. Understanding how it works and employing methods to kickstart it can be the difference between standing still and reaching your dreams. Above all else, it's important to recognize that motivation won't always be there waiting for you. It's earned through repeated actions that enhance self-awareness. When you're more attuned to your needs and patterns, you can navigate the obstacles that hinder motivation. So don't wait for motivation to find you. Start by making an instant impact. Track your progress, reflect on your successes, visualize your goals, manage your expectations, and stimulate your mind. Each of these steps fuels the next, creating a cycle of momentum and motivation that propels you forward. I've created a special free PDF summary for this video, which includes all 6 strategies we've covered. It's tailored specifically to help you implement the steps we've discussed today. Click the link below, enter your email, and I'll send it straight to your inbox. Remember, motivation is right there in front of you. All you need to do is reach out and grab it.